What is going on, guys? On today's video, we are going to be pulling out an engine out of a pretty special car. I mean, it's not my car, obviously, because this is not my house, but we're in a shop, and anyway, I'm pulling a car out for a friend. Me and him went to school together. This is actually not his car, it's his dad's, but I'm going to be pulling it out, and I want to bring y'all with me on this little adventure of pulling out a classic car engine. And here we go. Welcome to the shop, guys. On today's video, we will be pulling a 68 Camaro's engine. Alright guys, well, like I said, we'd be pulling a 68 Camaro's engine, and well, here it is. Check it out. It's a super clean 68 Camaro SS. It has white on white. It's white paint with white top, as you can see, with a black interior. And then we also have this magnificently beautiful 1971 drop top Oldsmobile 442. It's packing a huge 455 big block under the hood. And well, for the next couple of days, I will be gutting this here 327, and we are going to be rebuilding it, which is going to be kind of fun. I haven't really worked on an old car in a long time, but I'm really excited to get started on this one. As you can see, I have already taken off the intake. This car is equipped with a MSD fuel injection kit, so that it's more like a more modern LS, but it's still the original 327 that came in this car. Obviously, as you can tell, it also has roller rockers and roller lifters, as shown right here, and all the MSD stuff. There's wiring everywhere right now. It's a big old mess. But yeah, we will be working on this for the next couple of days. This is the nice little cowl hood that it has. You can't really tell. Right here you can. The car has ghost flames on it. Depending on the angle that you look at it, you can see them, and then you can't. It all depends how the light hits it. Right here you can't really see them, and then bam, you can see them. That's pretty cool. It's pearl white with the ghost flames. Anyway, let's get to work before it gets too late. Alright guys, we are literally, I'm by myself. Anyway, we got the engine hoist ready. We have taken off every single bolt that is holding this engine to the K-member of this car. And well, we will be pulling this engine in a few minutes. But y'all can probably tell from my yelling that it is pouring down rain outside. It's raining pretty hard. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna keep on, and I'll get back with you as soon as I start pulling the engine. All right guys, so we have the engine chain or engine hoist chain tied onto the engine or bolted up, and let me give you a little backstory to why we were pulling the engine out of this car in the first place. So, the other day, my friend, Mr. Travis, he was installing the atomic, or not atomic EFI, I think it's MSD atomic EFI if I'm not mistaken. But the MSD EFI, which is basically like Holley EFI, but for an older car. And, well, he was changing it, and he put this new style distributor, which basically sets timing by itself, like if it was almost kind of like a cam angle sensor, basically on like a Japanese car, like a cam angle sensor. Just that a cam angle sensor, you still kind of have to set it like a distributor. But this, you just plug into your little MSD ECU, and it actually sets the timing for you. Well, anyway, as he installed it, turned on the car. He went to mess around with the timing a little bit to make sure that the ECU was reading correctly and everything. Well, when he jumped back in the car, he noticed that the car had absolutely zero oil pressure. And obviously, as anyone, it startled him, and he shut the car off and instantly called me and asked me my opinion. I told him we should probably take the engine out. Even though it didn't knock or anything, we should probably take it out, make sure all the bearings are safe before we change the oil pump, which is not priming any oil to the top of the engine, just in case, because with our luck, we would change the oil pump, and once we changed the oil pump, we'd start it up, and there was a bearing that had just started maybe to spin around the crank instead of being stationary as it's supposed to be, and destroy the engine, and most likely maybe the oil pump, since there'd be shards of metal everywhere inside that engine. So we're taking the precautions of pulling the engine, checking all the bearings, most likely changing the bearings, resealing up the whole entire engine, and shoving it back in the car with a new oil pump. Or maybe even the oil pump has a shaft, and the shaft goes all the way up to the top, which goes into the bottom of the distributor with the keyway at the bottom of the distributor. And maybe that shaft, which has, it's like a two-piece shaft, it has a little pin that goes inside of it. Sometimes those pins tend to shear, and when they shear, the oil pump's still good, but the pin done broke, so it won't prime because it's not spinning over the oil pump. So we're going to check that as well, and if all is good, we'll shove it back in there, and hopefully in the next 2 to 3 days, and have it all going back again. This little car is a rowdy little car for what it is. It's a little 327 with the roller rockers and roller cam and all that stuff. Should put down about 300 and something horse. So let's get to it. Here we go. We're about to pull the engine, or at least try to. We're about to find out. I'm gonna set y'all up right here. I'm gonna set y'all up on the roof of the car. Alright guys, so as you can see, we pulled the engine, and well, we're gonna call it the night because we're tired, and we're just gonna go home and go to sleep and eat dinner, and then wake up and go to work, and after work come back and tear this 327 apart. And this is gonna be a pretty good thumbnail right here. That looks good. Alright, anyway guys, like always, like, comment, subscribe, leave a thumbs up. Go in the comment section, tell me what you think of Trey, and have a freaking awesome day.